Basta.
You told me to do 4. I don't do 4. Do 4. What do you need to do 4? I just need to do 1. Do 4.
I went down to camp before his focus and the level of, you know, intense training he was doing. And I said, I don't know it all. When he explained that to me, I was just like, yeah, you're right. You know, let me back up a little bit and just tell him what I see.
Yeah.
You know, more so than trying to coach him into being this fighter that I want them to be.
Being a version of you.
Yeah.
Crawford has been highly impressed by the dedication and intensity Manny Pacquiao has displayed throughout his training camp while getting ready for a possible mega fight with Floyd Mayweather. Rematch with Floyd Mayweather became official. Manny Pacquiao has drawn praise from Terence Crawford for the incredible commitment he's shown in training. Newly released videos capture Pacquiao powering through grueling workout sessions, making it clear that he is fully focused and leaving no stone unturned as he prepares for the long-awaited showdown. Crawford has even joined Manny Pacquiao during portions of his training camp, sharing grueling early morning runs and intense gym sessions as Pacquiao continues preparing for the highly anticipated rematch.
Damn, you went fast.
Has long been one of the foundations of Manny Pacquiao's training camps. He typically runs alongside a large group that maintains a demanding pace, creating a competitive atmosphere that keeps everyone motivated. With his team by his side, Pacquiao continues to rely on the same discipline, focus, and consistency that have been hallmarks of his preparation throughout his legendary career.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 1, 2, up, 5, 6.
I'm watching you guys.
9,
Up.
Let's go.
Away from me, right? Help me out here.
Up.
I know.
Up. We're young.
26, 5, 7, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40.
Trainer says Manny attacks every training session with relentless focus and tireless determination. he continues to impress those around him by sustaining remarkable energy, strict discipline, and an intense workout routine, while showing no signs of easing his pace.
Working hard. He ran an hour. He did a whole...
Been with him for 22 years.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying he's a machine. He ran an hour. He did strength and conditioning with you, which is not easy.
He ran an hour. He didn't realize that this gets a bit harder. And as we increase the rounds to this, he's going to pull back on the runs a little bit. Now he knows.
He did strength and conditioning with you. He went all out. He worked hard, and now he's doing 1,600 sit-ups.
Yeah, well,
he's a machine.
Yeah.
What kind of machine is he?
Huh?
What kind of machine?
Crazy machine. He will, but as we increase this, we'll pull the running back shorter, faster. But you know, he knows. So now he knows what the train's about. We increase the train, we increase the stations, change it up all the time, so it's continually shocking his system, and you know, we get the good result.
It was a great workout this morning. He worked hard, as he always does. And the whole team's here. You feel the energy, the vibe.
He had nothing but praise for Manny Pacquiao, calling him a truly unique boxer with a style that sets him apart from everyone else in the sport. He described Pacquiao as an extraordinary talent and said he remains the most difficult opponent he has ever faced in his career.
It's a difficult thing to adjust to or get used to with Pacquiao in the ring.
I mean, nobody fights like him. He's very difficult to prepare for. It took Marquez 4 fights to figure him out. You know, and Marquez is one of the fastest thinkers in the game. And he's just such a difficult guy to zone in on. I always felt like just as I was getting my crosshairs on him, he would change his rhythm. He's a very rhythmic fighter. He uses broken rhythm very, very well. And yeah, adjustments on the fly, which is what I think all the best fighters in the world do. All the top guys I fought made vast adjustments along the way. So yeah, Manny's he's special, as is Floyd.
Yeah. His power, where did it rank among the fighters that you faced?
Not the hardest, but also very hard. You know, Keith Thurman famously said he's got bricks for hands. It's very true. So you have bricks for hands plus fast hands, plus punches you don't see, makes him a very dangerous puncher. But he wouldn't say he was the hardest. Ruslan hit, I believe, way harder. He was crunching power. But in terms of a guy with fast hands who has hard hands, but also punches from angles that are hard to see, very, very dangerous.
Pacquiao says stepping back into training camp has reignited his passion and renewed his motivation. He shared that his love for the sport has never faded and believes there is still more he wants to accomplish before his boxing journey comes to an end.
I didn't feeling like I'm young.
Do you feel you have something to prove in this fight, Manny? I know you've accomplished so much, but do you feel you personally, you want to show something to the world or prove something?
Oh yeah, it's a challenge that they might think that oh, Manny's career is over and he's old like that. So something wrong that I need to prove it, and I'm not done yet. And
why do you feel that way? Because you've achieved so much. You've done everything. You're a Hall of Famer. Where is that coming from, the need to want to show people, like, no, I'm not done yet? Like, well, why can't you just be like, nah, I can do whatever I want. I've done everything.
You know, I can easily fight a easy opponent or non-boxers. I can easily pick a easy to win, but I pick the best because I want to add more in my legacy of accomplishment.
Pacquiao says he feels more motivated than ever and has no interest in taking low-risk fights just to earn a paycheck. Instead, his focus is on facing elite opponents and continuing to strengthen the legacy he has created over the course of his remarkable boxing career.
In talking with your team, they've told me that they've seen you more hungry, more driven, more focused. Why not fight a YouTuber? Why not take an easy fight, you know? Like at 42, you're taking on arguably either the best or a 1A or 1B welterweight in the world. Why not go fight a Logan Paul, a Jake Paul, and make a lot of money and not have a hard fight?
I mean, the question is, what's that for in your legacy? In my legacy, no, I want to fight the best so that can be add to my legacy.
The match has generated plenty of excitement. It has also faced criticism from many fans and analysts. Critics argue that a second fight between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao feels more like a meeting of two aging legends than the blockbuster event it is being marketed to be.
Mayweather and Pacquiao are fighting again. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's two legends / 2 old men who are fighting each other. You know, they haven't been very active. It's a big money grab. I'm going to say it like this. I don't hate it, because the division is actually moving. It's not like they're fighting for a title and keeping guys out of the way. They're fighting each other. They both make a lot of money, and it's going to bring so much nostalgia for both of their careers in the build-up. For those 2 months where we're leading up to Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2, all we're going to do is watch and talk about their fights, and I love that. I love that idea, because I think they're two stalwarts on a sport. And in terms of them fighting each other, I don't know. I don't think they're ever going to put on a barn-burning performance, especially when they're damn near 50. But I don't know. I'm not super mad at it. I actually am looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing.
Ronnie Shields says he would not be surprised if Manny Pacquiao defeated Floyd Mayweather Jr. in a rematch. In his view, Pacquiao's blazing hand speed and relentless attacking style have the potential to trouble Mayweather and make the contest far more competitive than many people expect.
Fight for both guys, you know. And look, it's hard to pick a winner for me on that fight, because, you know, Pacquiao is a slick, fast, you know, strong.
Shields acknowledges Floyd Mayweather's elite ring intelligence and world-class defensive ability. He says the outcome will likely come down to which fighter carries out the smarter game plan when they step into the ring.
He's a pressure fighter. And, I mean, man, that's going to be explosive. That's all, you know. And I guess whoever had the best game plan, I think, is going to...
Doesn't see Manny Pacquiao's age as the deciding factor in this fight. He believes that heart, experience, and the drive to succeed will matter far more once the opening bell rings. According to Shields, Pacquiao's mindset and relentless competitive nature continue to make him a serious threat, no matter how many years have passed in his career.
Younger is always better. You know, I mean, you know, experience is probably the best thing. But, you know, the determination, I think, is going to be a big factor in this fight. And, you know, look, it's hard to pick a winner. I mean, it really is. It's going to be a great fight and a tough fight. And I definitely want to beat him.
Algieri believes a second fight between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao has the potential to generate even greater interest than their first encounter, despite the original already standing as one of boxing's biggest events. He expects the return of both legends to draw global attention and turn the rematch into another massive occasion.
Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather in a real fight in September. Mayweather's putting his 50-0 on the line on Netflix. How big is that, and who wins?
I think it's a big fight. It might actually be a better fight than the first one. You know, I famously went on record and said that Manny Pacquiao's style was no good for Floyd. Well, I mean, Manny Pacquiao would not be able to beat Floyd because the styles just didn't match up. And it was right after I fought him where I said that, because I could just see where there were spots where Floyd, his fundamental skills, his boxing style, his ability to control space and pace would have given Manny a lot of trouble. And sure enough, when they fought, they did. But how much is left of both of these guys? We saw Manny in the Barrios fight. Very impressive that he went 12. But again, he had a guy in Barrios who didn't step on it. You know, he let Manny dictate and fight for portions of the round. And Floyd's been pretty active. He's been fighting exhibitions over the last couple of years. Not 10-rounders, not with really dangerous opponents, but I feel like they're probably in a pretty similar area right now in terms of their momentum. But yeah, I don't know, man. It might be actually a little more entertaining than the first fight. It might be a little more action.
Suggest that a rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao could rank among the biggest revenue-generating boxing events of 2026. Ongoing speculation points to both fighters earning massive purses, fueled by the worldwide demand for the contest. With the event reportedly targeted for the Sphere and expected to stream on Netflix, its enormous commercial appeal reflects the lasting global popularity of both boxing legends and the effort to secure financial terms worthy of their status.
Why this fight is happening, honestly, I don't know. I don't know why this fight is happening. Like, Netflix is involved. Netflix has said that they, want to put on big, huge events. If you were to grade the type of events they've put on in terms of how serious they are, and when I say serious, I mean like real fights, okay? Like real fights with implications in boxing. You have to give them like a C, honestly. Like, look at the fights they've put on, okay? And if there's any criticism, albeit constructive criticism towards Netflix is I feel that they should step up the type of fights they're putting on their platform, because there could be a lot of blowback. There was a huge amount of blowback the first Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, okay? You had all this attention. Literally the whole sports world and a big part of the world was tuned in to this fight. And the fight was boring, put people to sleep.
Paulie Malignaggi believes several important questions still surround the potential matchup. He notes that Floyd Mayweather Jr. has not fought in an official professional contest since 2017, making it difficult to predict the level he can perform at as he approaches 50 years old.
At 49, we haven't seen him fight in a while. So, we know the Mayweather we used to see. We'll see what Mayweather exists at 49 years old. Honestly, I don't know, We're comparing the Mayweather we used to see against the Pacquiao we just saw. We really don't have anything to go by for Mayweather because he hasn't been active recently. 49, we'll see what he has left. He was an excellent fighter, but we'll see what he has left at 49.
Paulie, appreciate your time, man. You're doing great work over at Pro Boxing.
We're a growing company, man. Looking forward to keep growing it.
Appreciate you, brother.
Believes Floyd Mayweather Jr. is still capable of competing at an elite level despite being away from professional boxing for several years. From what Rogan has seen in Mayweather's recent appearances and overall physical condition, he feels the former champion has preserved the key skills and sharpness that made him one of the sport's all-time greats.
Mental was just too far ahead of everybody else's.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Well, the one fight between like guys who retired and came back that I'm still interested in seeing is him and Manny. And I know they're going to do that on Netflix.
Floyd.
I think that's still a high-level fight, though. That's what I love about it. Because I think Manny is still a high-level fighter. And Floyd, even in these exhibitions that he's been doing.
He be looking good, huh?
He looks great, man. He looks great in sparring. You see him in sparring, like, good Lord, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's lost a step.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't see Manny being able to beat Floyd Mayweather. Like, I don't see it. I think Manny looked solid his last fight with Barrios, but I just don't see Floyd losing. Like, I think it's some guys that he could come back today in the sport of boxing and fight.
Yeah, I think so.
Like guys
even
like
though he's
Barrios,
46. Yeah, right.
I think he would
light Barrios up.
Yeah.
Believes Floyd Mayweather Jr. continues to stand apart from most fighters, even at his current age, because of his elite abilities and disciplined lifestyle. According to Rogan, Mayweather has spent years taking care of his body by staying in shape year-round, avoiding excessive drinking and partying, and maintaining healthy habits. He believes that commitment has allowed Mayweather to retain a level of sharpness and conditioning that very few athletes are able to sustain over such a long career.
There in the first place. Because so if he was here and he's lost this much, they're still here.
Yeah.
And even though he's not Floyd that fought Canelo or Floyd that fought Ricky Hatton, it's not the same Floyd. It's not that much different.
Yeah, he's still so far ahead.
Because he's not drinking, he's not putting his body up, he's not doing anything stupid, he stays in shape, he eats right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I appreciate Floyd too, because that's one of the guys that I never did no business with ever, and he still kind of helped me. So I appreciate him, man. I think he's a real dude, and he got my love and respect.
Well, I always say that if you wanted to have a style that you emulate where you want to have a great career, look at
Mayweather Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao rematch is rapidly emerging as one of the most talked about events in boxing history, reigniting one of the sport's most iconic rivalries more than a decade after their first unforgettable encounter. With the fight officially scheduled for September 19th, 2026 at the Las Vegas Sphere and set to stream globally on Netflix. Both legends have stepped up their training as anticipation continues to grow among boxing fans around the world.
Netflix, of course, is very much into eventizing these, whatever they put on, whether it's boxing or tennis. And so far, they've done Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. They just did they just did Canelo against Crawford. And obviously, a rematch between Mayweather and Pacquiao, even at this stage, would classify as a big event for Netflix. And I think is a real possibility this is going to happen. Mayweather is now 46, I believe, and Pacquiao's around the same age. But look, this was the biggest fight in boxing history when it happened, and I think all these years later, a rematch, if it happens, especially after the way Pacquiao looked in July against Barrios. There would be serious.
Pacquiao has been preparing with extraordinary dedication, but the biggest question is whether that hard work will be enough to give him an edge over Floyd Mayweather. Intense training can sharpen conditioning, speed, and confidence. Yet whether those improvements can translate into victory against an opponent of Mayweather's caliber remains the central topic of debate.